New at 5 o'clock, Fremont County Sheriff Alan Cooper is calling for mental health reform, not only within his jail, but for the public as well. Sheriff Cooper says those efforts would help not just with repeat offenders, but also free up law enforcement for more calls for service. KRDO 13's Tyler Cunnington sat down with the sheriff today to discuss where he believes the current issues are and what the road ahead may look like.
Yeah, that's right. Fremont County Sheriff Alan Cooper says that the term mental health is tossed around quite a bit in the law enforcement field, but he says that it's a very real issue with very real impacts, not only within the walls of his detention facility, but also out in the community. And it's why he would like to see the state take a more consistent focus, building off of progress last year, to address the issue.
Is that 60 to 70% of the people housed in my facility right now have some sort of mental health issue.
Sheriff Alan Cooper wishes that he could do more for those coming through his jail when it comes to mental health.
Is if all we do is treat them while they're here, that will never be successful. People get out, they go back to what they were doing before, and they come back.
Currently, Cooper has someone coming in 30 hours per week to provide in-person supportive services for his inmates, a program he says still takes about 6 interventions to really get someone to buy in.
They have to want to change. We can't force them to change.
Sheriff believes the state should also be focusing outside his jail walls.
But I think the bigger problem is those folks that don't get incarcerated, that are out in the community committing what I would call quality of life issues.
Mental health episodes that aren't criminal activities but still lead to calls for service, spreading his deputies thin.
There has to be something out in the community to provide them with a foundation, a safety net, somewhere to go to continue this treatment.
Now, there was a new bill introduced in this current legislative session that would implement behavioral health services for jail staff, such as Cooper's right here in Fremont County. But he says based on the state's budgeting situation, he's not optimistic, even if that bill passes, that it would get funding allocated with it. Reporting live here outside the Fremont County Sheriff's Office, Tyler Cunnington, KRDO 13.